Hey guys, it's gonna be my review on 3 pads. It's gonna be like a little mouse pad roundup because I find people enjoy those much more than just single pad reviews. But this is gonna be the Andromeda Pro first. Um, they were nice enough to send it out, and that will not have anything like sway me in any ways. The pad itself is a solid upgrade from the original version because with the original version you could feel like waves in the base if you rubbed your hand up and down, but this having pour on, you shouldn't have any issues with that. It took them a while to get this out because I think they had like different company things going on, and yeah, and I think new owners, so they were still nice enough to send it out. But this pad is really solid. I would say it's a little rougher than the Saturn, just like a touch rougher, and I would say it's a touch slower as well. The softness is like a soft base. It feels high quality. There's nothing about this pad that doesn't feel high quality, I would say. The stitching is it's pretty even, maybe a little below, but really solid. I'm glad they came out with this pad because I really enjoyed the first one, and I really think I'll enjoy this one once I get way more time to play on it with testing all these pads. But it is ship flat. The glide is really smooth on your feet, so no issues with that. Different feet, like on a mouse, you will feel a little more texture on your feet, and with the bigger feet like this, you will get a little more control, of course. But all of these skates are the Jade skates on both of these. I do have 4 pads right here, and they're a little slower with more control. No issues right there. I do think this is a solid pad for 44 bucks. It's like 55, I think, shipped, which is it feels premium, I'd say. Along with how pad prices are, I would say it's pretty it's an okay price for a pour on base pad. Sizing is 490 by 420, which is perfect. 4 millimeters thick, so it does feel like high quality and thick. But I will say, if you're looking for like a control pad on the speedier side, this pad would probably fit your needs. It is a touch slower than the Saturn, so if you're looking a touch slower than the Saturn, um, this might be your pad. But it honestly could depend on like humidity and the skates you have as well. So it could be a touch slower or it could be a touch faster, honestly, because it is pretty humid right now, so it could affect it since it's cloth. But yeah, it's shit flat, no issues with that. Pricing as well, I would say I would recommend this pad. But that's the Andromeda Pro. We're gonna go to the QUAOAR. I can't say the word Perseus, but I would this pad is definitely gonna be my control budget pad of the year probably, because there's you can't beat this pad for 30 bucks. It'd be around like 45, or I would say shipped, which actually it'd probably be around 40 shipped, I would say. I haven't really checked, but yeah, I really think this pad it really reminds me of like a QCK kind of like, I don't know. I just love this pad for some reason. I had the pro version and like that one as well, but and I did have a little fraying around the bottom of the pad with my arm rubbing back across it, since like I don't know why, but like smoother pads tend to get that for me. But I haven't had any issues with this one. I would say this is more control pad. You're looking at like around the same speed as like the Kamek and stuff. Um, but I really love this pad, honestly. The skates will matter, so of course, like bigger skates are gonna be much lower. these are smaller skates, and the Maya's pretty. I don't know why, but the Maya feels really light on this pad, and it's pretty fast. But these Jade skates are pretty fast as well. Not crazy fast. You do have a lot of control, but these are like way slower for some reason. These are worn in a lot, so, and they're much bigger. But for 30 bucks, I would say this is definitely probably the best control pad you can get for 30 bucks. Yeah, the base, like your Zowie base, but it is shift flat, so you shouldn't have any issues with like it not laying flat at all. Like 30 bucks, you get this, you're gonna be surprised once you open the box. The stitching's under the surface as well, but it'd be cool to have like different colors in this version, because I think this version's honestly just as good as the 4-on version. And yeah, it's 30 bucks, so I would say this is probably the best pad you can get for that price. And actually feel high quality with no issues with the base, like not being flat or anything. But that's the QUAOAR. I can't say it, sorry. Perseus. You can pick it up at Lethal. I think they have 36 or 35 in stock while I'm saying this. But this is probably the most slept on pad, honestly. So that was the Perseus. I don't know why, but like this pad is so slept on. This is the Blit from TheWhale at Londa Shop. This pad does attract dust, so if you have bad dust around your place, this pad is gonna attract it. So, but we'll start. This one was not Lethal. Was nice enough to send both of these two pads out, the Perseus and this pad. But this pad surprised me too as well because it has good speed with a good amount of stopping power. And the feel of the pad's really nice. It kind of feels like a rougher Lamzu Energon, I would say. Kind of feels like a spandexy, but it's a little rougher, and there's no abrasion really. There is a texture, so you will have a texture on your feet, your mouse feet. Because these you can actually feel like the texture underneath, but these is really smooth. Both are Jade skates, but this pad surprised me because it does attract dust and stuff like that a lot, but it didn't change in speed really, and it's pretty consistent. But I would say I would recommend this pad if you like the zero. I do think I have a mid zero, so I don't really have a soft, but I do think this has a little more control than the zero. So if you're looking for a little more control, this pad would be right up there. There's only one color right now, I think, black. It is shipped flat. They do have 3 different sizes: 500 by 417, 490 by 490, and 600 by 500 millimeters. They do have 2 base types, mid and soft. This is a mid base, I believe. There's only 6 left in stock on Lethal, so if you're looking at this pad, well, actually, there's 6 and 12 in different sizes, so I do think this pad is a top pad as long as you're good with having dust on your pad, because it does attract it pretty bad. I'm sure it'll wipe it off if I got like a microfiber cloth and stuff. But you're looking at $50 for this version. 55 for the square version, and the bigger version 60. But I do think this is a good pad. Pricing is average for what pricing is now. The base is solid. The edges are underneath the surface, no issues with that. The texture and feeling of the pad is really nice, along with the glide. And I would totally recommend this pad as well. There's nothing really wrong with either three of these pads, really. And I would consider Perseus like a top budget pad of the year, honestly, with how good the quality is. But yeah, you're looking at 55 is shipped for the Andromeda Pro, and you're looking at about 60 or so for this version of the pad shipped. And then the Perseus would probably be around 40, 38, something like that, which is solid for that pad because its quality beats some of these $50 pads. But that's going to be my roundup on these three pads. Thanks for watching. I'll try to get the review on the Deluxe M800 Ultra 4K out in the future, maybe a week or so. I also have to do the Maya review. And yeah, maybe some more pads, I think. Pitting the mice is sending me some. But thanks for watching, Bug Controllers, and have a good day and keep your head up. Bye.